What's up? Happy Friday! Welcome to Bon Appetit night. I'm gonna wait for like a couple people to come on. What's up? And I'm gonna try. I was gonna try to pin something to the top, but tonight we're making sweet corn and ricotta raviolo, which is like a larger ravioli. So let me know in the comments if you guys like got your stuff and want to join in with me and cook with me. I'm gonna give a couple more seconds if anybody wants to hop on. So Bryan and I have been doing Bon Appetit nights since Valentine's Day, when we discovered all these fun recipes, and now once a week we choose a kind of complicated Bon Appetit recipe to make. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna get started, and I had to like write down all of my steps to make it a little easier. That's like my number one tip, is when you're gonna cook a recipe, read the entire recipe through first, because a lot of times there will be like, I think the last time we did Bon Appetit night, I didn't read that something needed to cook for like 2 hours and we ended up eating at like 10:30. So don't do that, read the recipe ahead of time first. So for example, this, we've got to cook the corn cobs in water for 45 to 60 minutes. So, okay, so first you're gonna cut the corn off of the corn cob, okay? I already did the first two, but Bryan, don't you have a method that makes this really easy?
You put it in the top of a bowl.
Apparently if you put the corn cobs on the top of the bowl.
Take a big bowl, and you turn a small bowl upside down and cut it like that.
Apparently if you take a big bowl and put a small bowl upside down and cut it like that, that makes this process a lot easier. I'm just gonna do it like this. So.
Then you want to scrape the corn to get the juices.
Oh, like what? Like that?
No. You turn your knife. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. How fancy is that?
Scrape it down like you're cutting.
Like that?
Turn your corn out of it.
Apparently I need some help.
It's all the milk. Shout out Molly Bass.
Shout out Molly Baz from Bon Appetit for teaching this to us. Okay, thanks. Do you want to introduce yourself to the people? You're not in the shot.
I'm Bryan.
Okay. So now we have our corn kernels separated from our corn cobs, and we are going to dump these three corn cobs in a large pot of boiling salted water for 45 to 60 minutes. Okay. Next, we're gonna make pasta dough, which I've never done. I've made pizza dough, and pasta dough has always like kind of overwhelmed me. I don't know why, but it just has. Because someone, Laura Riparbelli, told me that you needed this special flour, but apparently Bon Appetit, you don't. You can just use all-purpose flour, which is what I'm using. Just this like King Arthur brand all-purpose flour. This isn't sponsored. My dad just tells me this is the only flour to use and buy. So there's that. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 large eggs in here, and 3 large eggs beaten to blend, okay, in your KitchenAid dough thing. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can do this on the counter and knead it yourself. Apparently, I have never done it, but that is what I have been told, okay? Okay, so we're gonna do 3 large eggs. Just crack them right in. Oh, hey Drew, hey Kaylin. Oh, I hope Colorado is treating you well. You're on the West Coast now, which is exciting. Okay, 3 large eggs. And we're gonna whisk them up. Okay. And then 2 cups flour, which I have in here. And 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Throw in a little extra. Thank you, thank you. And 1 teaspoon kosher salt. I feel like a real professional chef when I already have my shit like measured out in little things. So this is 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then according to the instructions, we mix this with our hands until a shaggy dough forms. I have no idea what shaggy dough means, so we'll see. Bri is helping. Bri, will you come say hi? He is gonna make cocktails in like a couple minutes. And because we need a lot of egg yolks for this recipe, he's gonna make us some egg white cocktails. So, very excited about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this with my hands. It's like, you can see it's like really floury and eggy. I read the reviews of this recipe before I started it, and some of the comments said it came out like dry, so you just add some more water. So I guess if that happens, we'll add some more water. Yay, cheers. Okay. Brian, will you fill this with some water for me, please? It is like a little dry. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like really like dry at the bottom. So, I don't know, I feel like we're gonna add a little bit of water to it to kind of make it come together. If any of you, there's no sound. Kaylin, can you hear me? Drew, you can't hear us? Anybody? You can hear us? Okay, Drew. I don't know what's up with your, if you guys can't hear, then leave a comment. Okay, good. Drew.
You're drunk.
Turn your volume up. I don't know what to tell you.
He can't hear you. He can't hear you.
Oh, right. He can't hear me say that, so. Okay, you guys. This may or may not be a shaggy dough, but we're gonna put it in the stand mixer anyways. And if we need to add more water as we go, we will. Ooh, look at that, okay. Also, always take your rings off when you make dough, otherwise they get all yucky. This is like really sticky, so kind of made a mess. Oh, hey Cass, what's up? Let me know if you can hear me, because some people can and some people can't. So, okay, so we're gonna mix this now. I'm gonna wash my hands first. So now we're gonna make some dough. you just you use this, which apparently is a dough hook. I've never used it before. And you just set it right on up. Also have only used a KitchenAid like twice in my life, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right. Maybe? Cool. So we let this mix for like 10 minutes. And as we're doing that, we're gonna cook this corn mixture. So, also needs more water. Okay, so we're gonna mix this corn mixture for the ricotta, and for that we need corn, shallot, garlic, salt, and pepper. And for that, I'm gonna like take you guys over here. Let me see if this is easier. You're gonna see our like production area over there. Okay. So, here we are. Okay. We need a skillet. I'm getting a skillet. And I'm gonna move this back over here. It's hot. Okay, so while our dough's kneading, you need a skillet, and we'll just throw some ham spray on it. And let me get my trusty recipe book. Okay. Meanwhile, heat 3 tablespoons of butter in a large skillet over medium-high heat. All right, team. 3 tablespoons of butter. Probably should have had this, but I didn't read that part. Okay, medium-high heat. This is always like, it's always like cooks really high, so, too much Pam? No. And apparently you can't hear me now. Okay. So 3 tablespoons of butter, lots of butter, corn kernels, and this is 1 shallot, like chopped up real fine like, and garlic. If you guys have never grated garlic, this is like the easiest way to do garlic, and I hope you guys can still hear me. Instead of like chopping it and taking 12 years, you just grate it over like a microplane. It's way easier. And I think I don't know, maybe you get like more garlic flavor. But don't break your hands off. And this is hot. Okay. So, corn kernels, shallot, garlic, 1 teaspoon salt. Look at me, I have it already measured. Okay. Are you peeking in? Will you get me a wooden spoon? And my towel. And then some pepper. It says 1/4 teaspoon pepper, but I'm gonna like live on the edge and not measure it out. Okay, our dough has been going for some time. I truthfully forgot to look at the time, so we'll see how long it's been going for. Okay, we cook this 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay. Just for two bowl. How's our dough look?
Like dough?
Okay, let's check out our dough. And, oh yeah, I think this looks like dough. I don't know. Let's see. Feels like pretty sticky, to be honest. I think I might need some more flour. Cool. Okay, so once we cook the dough, we're just gonna cover it with plastic. Yeah, that feels right. I don't know what it really 100% should feel like, but it feels like good, I guess. Cool. That was fun. Okay, now you take this off. Brian, do you want to cover this with plastic? Like on a plate or something? So, this is what our dough looks like. It's like kind of sticky. I don't know. If it doesn't turn out right, then I'll know that this wasn't right. Okay, Brian's gonna cover it with plastic. That is super important. Or else your dough will dry out. I've had that happen with pizza dough. So, okay, we're done with that. And that was fun. Okay. Okay, team, here we go. Hi, Christy. We're making sweet corn and ricotta ravioli. Okay, so we're waiting for the corn to cook, and we have our dough covered with plastic, and that has to sit for 30 minutes so that it rises. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have to add some white wine to the corn. Oh man, it's just a twist off. I was gonna open it. Okay. Hey girl, hey. Okay, so we're gonna have to add white wine to the corn. So I have this open just in case you need it. Okay, next thing we have to do, I know. Well, Brian's gonna make me some cocktails, so I gotta get him some egg whites because we're gonna do, what are we doing, Brian?
Whiskey sour and the gin fizz.
Whiskey sour and gin fizz, apparently you can make with egg whites. So for the ricotta, you form the ricotta and then you put this little corn mixture on it, and then you put like an egg yolk in it. And the recipe calls for small egg yolks, but I don't know what store sells small eggs. I couldn't find, I guess I only went to one store, but I've never seen them at a store. So if you guys know where you get small eggs from, let me know. I have large eggs, so we'll see. But right now I need 10, so I have 1, 2, 5. So I'm gonna just put these yolks in, or I'm gonna separate these yolks. I'll do it right here. And then we're just gonna put them in this so Brian can use it for cocktails. So, whiskey sour should be made with egg whites. Yes, we're making them with egg whites. I need the yolk for our ricotta. So we're gonna make the whiskey sour with this. And good to know about Walmart. I should have gone there, but I was trying to like limit the number of stores I went to. So yeah. So this recipe I think makes 10 gnocchi. So we're gonna do that, or 10 ricotta. They're like really big. They're big ricotta. Right, will you give my corn mixture a stir, pretty please? This is my sous chef, aka my husband.
Those guys want to see on the pantry?
They can't really see you, I'd have to move it. Whoa,
Oh no.
Brian! And the cleanup committee's here. That's hot. Gigi, that's hot. All right, guys, it's a real shit show over here. But this is actually what Bon Appetit looks like most nights. Actually, this is like way more organized than what Bon Appetit night looks like most nights. So there's that. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just need one more. And then we'll go make some cocktails. Brian, are you ready for us?
Oh, I need club soda.
Well, I don't think we have that. Okay, gonna wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, Judge is cleaning up our mess on the floor. I don't think he should be eating corn. Oh, what's up, Malachi? We're making some corn and ricotta ravioli. Okay, so we need to, I think it's maybe been 10 minutes for these veggies. Hold on. Okay, so we need to, are you ready for cocktails?
Can I compromise with this?
Sure.
That's really good gin.
We have tonic water.
No, it says club soda. Well,
Do you guys know any substitutes for club soda and a gin fizz? We didn't get that. Let's see here. We have, we just have tonic water. I don't think tonic water will work.
is seltzer the same as club soda?
Brian's trying to use a Truly as opposed to club soda.
No regrets.
No, the gin fizz that I made, you top it, instead of with club soda, you top it with champagne.
Okay.
It's called a gin.
We're making a whiskey sour first.
It's called, if you guys know what it is, it's called something. It's not a gin fizz, it's like a gin, I made it for our last Bon Appetit night. But instead of club soda, you make, or you just top it with Prosecco. So, we'll see if that works. I'm gonna give my cocktail bartender Bryan like a little more time to deal with the cocktails.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, he's ready to go. Okay, let's go make some cocktails.
Okay.
Okay, bartender Bry.
What size does you do? Oh.
You'll be okay.
Welcome to Bartender Series called Not a Bartender. First time cocktail. This is the first time I'll be making this cocktail and we're gonna smoke it. So here's our pecan wood pellets. No, you didn't set it up on there. It fell down.
Oh no. Okay, we're back. Okay, hold on, you guys. We're back. This is really a shit show. Okay. Okay. Can you guys still see us? Are we good? Okay. This is Cocktails with Bry. Explain what this is again.
These are pecan wood pellets I'm going to smoke. So you get a little sweet, smoky flavor. So we set that there, we smoke, we let the smoke sit for a little while, and then we start with our drink. Okay. This is going to be a whiskey sour. First it calls for 2 ounces of bourbon.
Bailey! Hi, Bailey. Are you guys cooking?
3/4 ounce simple syrup.
Hey, you're so fancy with all of your stuff in glass things.
Shout
Look
out
at you.
Resco. And then after that, the egg white.
All right, let's see it.
And 1 ounce of lemon juice. Can I have a knife, please?
Yeah.
This is a lime squeezer, but it's all that Resco had. And this lemon's small enough, it should work just fine. So again, this is 1 ounce lime juice. Which is about one small, or lemon juice, sorry. 1 small lemon. Okay. Then I believe after that we do a dry shake. A dry shake is just a shake without ice. I get my phone open. So my cheat sheet is. Okay, let's shake her up. Do this for about 10 seconds. Then after that we throw some ice in it. Gotta go get some ice, 1 second. And then from here we shake it again. Again for about 10 seconds. And then we're going to use the Hawthorne strainer and a fine mesh strainer and pour it into the
Grab me over there?
cup with the smoke in it. And this fine strainer will get rid of all the little ice chunks that are in there. And then from there, we take our cocktail glass and another large ice. Shout out Barstool Sports, Barstool Golf. Whiskey sour. Cheers. That's pretty good.
Okay, not cooking, but I'm watching the recipe so you can make it. Okay, you can totally make it. It's not that hard. Let's try this. Oh, that's really good.
Whiskey sour.
That's delicious.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, cheers, you guys. This is delicious. If you haven't had a smoked whiskey sour, this is really good. Okay, now back to the ricotta. Okay, back. Okay, so I took out the corn. The corn was cooking, and then I scraped up the brown bits on the bottom with some wine. And then I'm gonna let that cool. But in the meantime, we're gonna make some pasta. And surprisingly enough, this household does not have a pasta maker. We have, I don't really know why. I guess I should buy one. But apparently, you can roll it out with a rolling pin. So we're gonna try that. And you dust it with cornmeal. What is cornmeal? Divide dough into 5 pieces. Pass through rollers. Okay. If any of you guys have done this and I'm doing it wrong, just like shout me out. Tell me I'm doing it wrong. Oh, well, Dan, come over. We'll have a socially distanced whiskey. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get our dough that's been sitting for a while. And it wants us to divide it into 5 pieces. So I guess I'll just like cut it. Let's see here. Divide it into 5 pieces. Bryan, how would you divide this evenly into 5 pieces? Like a pie, like that?
Sure.
Yeah?
Whatever's even.
Like that, 1, 2.
No.
Like that? Do you guys have any better suggestions? Well, it's not gonna be that
1,
even.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
Those ones are gonna be, that one's gonna be bigger.
Then just adjust it.
Okay. Okay. 1. Oh, this is, we'll see. 2. I wish somebody who actually knew how to do this. Not that you guys don't know how to do this. Okay, wait. 4 and then a little odd. Okay, yeah, good. We'll see how this goes. Can you guys see it? I hope you can see it. Okay. So I have 5 semi, not even. Okay, 5 pieces. 1, 2. Okay, and this I'm gonna have to follow really carefully. Okay, divide it into 5 pieces, working with 1 piece at a time, and keep the rest wrapped in plastic. Okay, that's important. Okay, the rest is wrapped in plastic, or else it dries out. Read the instructions. I'm trying, okay? Okay. Divide dough into 5 pieces at a time. Flatten dough into a narrow rectangle. Will you give me the rolling pin?
Where is it?
Under where the KitchenAid is, please. Is this cocktail for me?
Yeah. No rolling pin.
Cheers, guys. Oh, okay.
No rolling pin.
Okay, you guys, we're looking for our rolling pin. It's down. That's where it normally is. JK, it's right here. I think this is actually where it normally is. Okay, so can you guys see this? Hopefully you can. There's not enough flour on here. And I'm move this a little so you can see it better. Okay, so we're gonna roll it out. And it's supposed to be like flat, so, or like long ways. This does not seem like much dough, but you know what, guys? We're just gonna make it work. And you want it to get to 1/16 of an inch thick, which, for those of you who have a pasta machine, is setting 8. I do not.
I'm ready for the gin fizz.
Okay, Brian's moving on to gin fizz. So, you're ready to instruct that?
Well, if you need me to.
All right, I'm gonna pass you along to my co-host, Brian, bartender Bryan, and I'm gonna try to figure this out. And whilst I do, you guys can learn how to make a gin fizz, okay? Okay, Bailey?
Okay, welcome back to Bry's Not a Bartender, first time cocktail series. Again, we're gonna make a smoked cocktail. Doug wants to go outside, so we're gonna let him outside. Okay, again, this cocktail is gonna be smoked because why not? These are the same pecan pellets, just to give it a little sweet taste, a little sweet and smoky. The key is to really get the pellets going and then trap them in there, let the bottle put the fire out itself. So there you go, put that aside, and we'll start with our cocktail. Again, gotta use my cheat sheet. Okay. So again, with the lemon juice, we're gonna go with 1 lemon, which is about 1 ounce of juice, give or take or so for a small lemon. Lost my jigger. Here it is. Okay. Okay, lemon juice. Then our simple syrup again. And we're going to go with 1.5 ounces of this. Actually, 3/4 of an ounce. Two ounces of gin. Shout out Kirkland gin. Super smooth, super cheap. Okay, and then again, we're gonna dry shake this. Dry shake is just shaking
Okay.
without ice.
Hold on 1 second. I need some. Since Brian's a carpenter, he knows measurements better than me. Okay, would you say this is 1/16 of an inch thick?
Probably a little heavy, 16.
Okay, what do you guys think? 1/16 of an inch? You actually just crack open. Wait, let me know. I know. Normally same, but during quarantine we have become cocktail makers. It's really fun. So yeah, you guys, this is how my dough's turned out. It's like I think this is why you use a pasta maker. Because it's like really misshapen.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm gonna keep rolling.
We're gonna go ahead and shake this one more time, just like the whiskey sour. Gin fizz is very similar. Another 10 seconds. So all the bartenders at Death and Taxes do that little move, so why not? Okay. We are taking our Hawthorne strainer and our fine mesh strainer again and straining it right into the smoked jar. Again, the mesh strainer is to catch all those little tiny ice particles that'll just dilute the glass or dilute the cocktail.
You're such a professional, Brian.
We're gonna put the lid on this time because last time I felt like it didn't have enough smoke flavor. We're gonna put the lid on this guy and just mix it into that smoke a little bit more. Let that smoke flavor hit the entire surface of the cocktail. And while that's going on, we'll get our glass. We'll take our ice. This is too big for this glass, so we're gonna try to break it up. It's easier said than done. There we go. One piece. Two piece. Now we'll pour cocktail in there. Oh, you know what? Realized forgot the egg white in this one.
You fucked up.
Whoops! And I almost topped it with gin instead of champagne.
Do you need egg white? Here. Remix it.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it up again.
He's gonna redo it.
That was a close one. The egg white was what gives it that nice, fluffy, sudsy look. Again, this is why this series is called Not a Bartender, First Time Cocktail. Notice the difference on this one. It's more sudsy and foamy, exactly what we wanted. And then top it with some Prosecco.
I have one in the fridge.
Already got it.
Woo!
Cheers! Veronica?
Yay! Cheers. Okay.
That's pretty good.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe this is gonna work. Oh no. Okay, so I have one that I think is like right. The instructions say 1/16 of an inch thick, and like you should be able to see your hand pass through it. But I mean, that seems about right. I'm just gonna say that this is probably like what we're looking for. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. Okay, so we have that. I'm just gonna cover it with some plastic until we're ready to go. And then we're gonna finish up our filling, which is gonna be super easy. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna fill up our filling. Hey, Bailey. Okay. And I need my computer with my recipe. Bear with me, everybody. I would say like for the next time it might be more streamlined, but probably not. This is just how we're gonna roll. Okay, so we need to, babe, will you give me like a bigger bowl? Like big bowl? Okay, so what we've got going on here is the corn mixture with shallots and garlic and stuff. Thank you. And then we need to dice up or chop up some basil. So I'm gonna do that really fast. And then basically we're gonna add like some ricotta. We're going to add ricotta and chopped basil. Okay. This is called a basil chiffonade, as Tim has taught me before. And I don't really know if by chopped basil they mean like finely chopped. So this is going to have to do. Okay, so we have our corn mixture. Stir, okay, scrape. Stir ricotta and chopped basil into corn mixture. Okay, we just need a bigger thing. Okay, this is half a cup ricotta. Sorry, you guys can't see this. Okay, we have our corn mixture, and then we put half a cup ricotta in there, and then chopped basil. We're gonna add some chopped basil to it. Yum! That corn looks freaking delicious. And then we're gonna add this basil to it. You know what would be nice is if I had like a full kitchen production where like there was the camera angle above. Like we watch Bon Appetit live and like they've got their shit figured out. So maybe I'll invest in that at a later date. But for the time being, this is what you get. Cover and let's set at room temperature until ready to use. Okay, I'm ready to use this. So this is our mixture. Oh, you guys, this smells so freaking good. This is our mixture. Mix, mix, mix. I'm a big fan of ricotta. Hey, Brian, you're in the background.
Oh, sorry about that. Cheers. Just sipping on my libations.
It's like so hot in here.
Yeah, you don't want
I'm like really sweating. Okay. It's really good. It's really good. It's refreshing. Okay. So, season with salt and pepper. Now, this is my actual least favorite part of every recipe. It literally says season with salt and pepper if needed. Like, I don't know how much salt and pepper to use, but we'll taste it. Bryce says I always undersalt things, which is probably true. And whenever I ask my dad how much salt and pepper to use, he says, until it tastes right. I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Until it tastes right. So, I don't know. I'm going to add salt and pepper until this tastes right. I guess it's all cooked so I can taste it. Oh, you guys, this smells so good. Okay. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna make the ricotta now. Brian?
Yeah.
Can you grab my computer? Okay, guys. This is where shit gets real. We're gonna actually like do the ricotta. Okay, so lightly dust the surface with cornmeal. We've already done that. We already have our cornmeal. And cut this in half is what it says to do. Cut the dough in half. So we're gonna cut it in half. And then okay, starting 3 inches from the short edge, spoon 2 tablespoons of corn mixture onto 1 strip. Spoon second mound. Okay, so we're just like spooning this corn mixture onto our thing. And then you use the spoon. You guys can see this. You use the spoon to create like a little divot. And this is really where the small egg whites or egg yolks would have come handy. I think I'm only gonna get 2 out of this, you guys. I think that's too much. So you make like a little divot. To like hold your egg yolk, I mean. And we're just gonna see how this works. So the back potatoes, we're gonna divot in both mounds. Carefully slip 1 egg yolk into each depression. Top each egg yolk with 1 basil leaf. Okay. So, oh my gosh, it worked! It's so cute! Brian, look at this.
Oh.
Just like a little cute little.
How about
Oops.
that?
Oh no, we got a broken one.
How about that?
Okay, we got it broke. We got it. It broke. It broke. It broke. Okay. Ow! Ah! Okay. We got one that broke. As you can see, I'm gonna like trap it in with some more corn mixture. Okay. Oh, and then this is the cute part. Top each yolk with 1 basil leaf. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, can you guys see this? It's like the cutest thing. Just look at this. Oopsies. So cute, right? Okay, so that's what we're working with. And now we're going to carefully top each egg with it. Lightly brush egg wash around each mound. And I think by egg wash, they just mean this like whipped, like scrambled egg. So this is just to make sure that the dough sticks to it and you don't have like air bubbles. Okay, making a real big mess here. Top with second dough strip. Use fingertips to press, okay. Okay, so we topped it, and now I'm just like pressing. It's telling me to press the dough around each mound to seal, then firmly press outward to the edges to push away any air pockets. Okay, these are like giant ravioli. I think maybe that's why they call it raviolo. Laura, hi. Okay, how am I doing? I've never done this before. The pasta dough actually worked. It's a good dough, so you can run and tell that. And you missed Cocktails with Bri, but don't worry, you can rewatch it.
Surprise! You didn't miss it. This is the 3rd cocktail. This is an unforeseen cocktail. This is a smoked old fashioned. If you didn't know this was coming, and it just did.
All right, there you go.
Surprise! Cheers.
Also, thumbs up if you like Brian's quarantine beard. Thumbs down if you think he should shave it.
It's a corn beard. Cheers.
Don't encourage him. Okay. Okay, so I have now pressed these and sealed them, I believe. Flippin' heckin', the yolk is popping out. Okay. Double thumbs, baby. Okay, you guys. Don't encourage this. Bailey gave you a thumbs up for your quarantine beard.
Hey, try this. Smoked old fashioned, coming out of left field.
Whoa. Okay. All thumbs.
I just had to perfect the smoke flavor. I wasn't comfortable.
It's like really long. It's like really, really long.
It's corned beef.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. Okay.
Yeah. I just need to get the smoke flavor down.
Now this is.
Tune in next time with Bryan, Not a Bartender Series, first time cocktail.
Okay, this is not a scientific method. I think you're supposed to have one of those like cutty thingies, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it and see how it goes. And I need to. I was supposed to cut it out with a cookie cutter, but I feel like I don't want it to break the yolk because we have a yolk in there and it's friggin' giant because I used large eggs. Whatever. Okay, you guys, the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm gonna friggin' cook this raviolo. And right now I just have two, because that's really all I can handle on live. Okay, cut out, transfer to blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so I have this corn, like, water that okay. Will you just hold this over here so people can see me?
Cheers.
Okay, so I have this water that has been boiling that now I'm gonna put up here with these corn cobs in it. So I don't really know what that does.
What about the button nose?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Corn cob pipe in the button nose.
Oh, that's clever. Anyways. Okay, I think I drop it in the boiling water. Hold on, again. So I drop it in, cook it, stirring it for 2 minutes. So I need a slotted spoon and I'm gonna drop these in.
Can't see what this is saying.
Okay, apparently it's gonna kick us out in 1 minute and 27 seconds. So you guys are just gonna have to tune in next time. We might go live again in a little bit, and
When we eat it,
we'll go live and tell you guys how it is. But we're cooking the ravioli, and then you cook it for 2 minutes, and then you cook it in a little sauce. So it continues to cook in that sauce. And that's all she wrote, folks. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, that's okay.
piss off.
Let us know if you make it, what you think. And we're going to do some more posts with ravioli. So thanks for tuning in. We love you guys. And happy Friday. How do I end this? Okay.